2TC is an achievement in Balloons Tower Defense 6 where you need to complete a CHIMPS game with using only 2 towers. In this video we're going to be doing it with the Giant Condor paired with the Allosaurus and the Dank Champion. Let's see how we get along today. So where are we going to place our beast handler? Get the bird as soon as we can. I know you got a name, Falcon. Beast Handler is very unique when it comes to 2TCs in the fact that there's no such thing as a tier 5 Beast Handler that can do a 2TC because you require 4 at least in order to get a tier 5 up and running. Because you require like 4 T-Rexes to get the Gigantosaurus and stuff like that with the other tiers. That's tears as in T-E-A-R, not T-I-E-R-S. I'm kidding. Although you still are dripping tears. Horned Owl, then Allosaurus, and we're going to see if we can just stay there because we're going to need the Super Monkey at some point. I was thinking in my head I was trying to say something else there rather than Super Monkey. There goes round 15. No issues with pink balloons whatsoever. Allosaurus, there we are. Now, just to be clear, bird, you are picking up the balloons and sending them to the beginning part of this track here. They're not just going to zoom to the exit, are they? That would be troll programming by Ninja Kiwi. if the bird picks them up and then put them to the point of the track where it's actually closer to the finish than actually is to the start of the track. No pink balloon. Bird, there was a pink balloon there. Why didn't you go after it? Perhaps I'll put you on strong for the time being. Damn those pink balloons ruining my fun. That was a much better round. Although we still have a similar issue here. And that issue's gone. Good. And that's why we need the owl up and running to see the camos. Although our Super Monkey will be able to provide to us some means of camo detection. Go away, you miscreants! Including the purple ones. And now we can put down our Super Monkey. We'll put them over here to cover the majority of this part of the track here. I feel like the balloons for the majority of resort is going to be around this part of the straight line here. And near this small square too. Thanks to the Allosaurus, we are able to pierce through that metal layer of the lead balloon. We're going to go with the bottom part of a Super Monkey straight away when we get the money for it, because I don't want the owl being the only thing that can pop, well, just see and pop camo balloons. I also want our Super Monkey to have that ultra vision as well and be able to shoot slightly further. Come on, owl, you can do it. You can do it. I said you can do it. What's with these yellow balloons? Now I'm going to make it abundantly clear, Owl. Pop the yellow balloons first. If you know me, and if those watching me know me, you know my luck with yellow balloons is incredibly absurd. Okay, knock back again. Let's take 2 for getting ultra vision. Camos appear more frequently than leads, which is why I think we're going to keep this at a 002 for the time being. I'm not too sure actually, because I don't want our Super Monkey to then not be able to pop purple balloons, but the Beast Handler is just fine when it comes to purple balloons. Well, as long as you don't stick it to a 000 Beast Handler with its magical stave, which cannot do anything against leads or purples. Or is it just purples? Is it plasma or is it energy? I think it might be energy. The worst type of attack in the game. We've now got the bigger bird. We're now gonna get, well, soon gonna get the very big bird. Not the biggest bird though. No. We cannot get the Puaki, or however it is pronounced. I know people have commented down in my previous videos of covering like the bottom part of Beast Handler, but people keep giving me a different pronunciation, so it's like, I don't know which one is correct and which one's not correct. Laser Blast and Plasma Blast. I honestly feel like we need that increased amount of firepower and just rely on the Beast Handler for the purple balloons. I'm just hoping that those oh god, just remember camo purple regrows. Aren't they just going to be fantastic? Can you get them? Good. We'll keep you on strong actually, so that you actually target the purples whenever they are there. And hope that by round 95 we get the Dark Champion so that we do not have to rely on said Giant Condor for just the camo purples. Although we do have some increased amount of Moab damage now, and increased Pierce. Even though the Dark Knight isn't really good when it comes to Pierce, I'm not going to lie. Here are more camo purples. Oh, the worst kind of. I think the only thing that could be worse is if Ninja Kiwi implemented a feature of fortified purples, similar to fortified leads, where it takes multiple hits to remove the purple layer, essentially. Round 49, ceramics. Go away. We've now afforded our big bird, which has a vulture-like aesthetic to it. You cannot tell me that that doesn't look like a vulture, for goodness sakes. It is a condor, which is -3 in golf. So you got birdie, eagle. I've got to look this up real quick. Oh, condor is 4 under par. Albatross is 3 under par. And then for some odd reason, there is something called a phoenix and an ostrich. Ostrich is -5. Phoenix is -6. Phoenix is unreal, just like a -6 is in golf. In some cases though in golf, albatrosses are rarer than holes in ones because there's such a thing as a par 3 hole, which is where you get the max of an eagle, but it's also the equivalent of a hole in one because you made it into a hole in one shot on a par 3. Yes, only I can ever talk about golf in a balloons video, but it's like, it's not the most far-fetched thing considering we are talking about the condor here. Round 59. What have we got here? Camo leads, and it's a good thing we did go with the top path. I did kind of consider trying to go middle path here, but it's like, yeah, those camo leads are going to be a problem if we can't do something about them. Although you could get the T-Rex rather than the Giant Condor here, so that you're able to stomp on them, because the T-Rex's stomp can affect camo balloons, including camo leads. Oh, this round is looking very sus because of all these regrows. But we managed to make it through. Okay, let's put you on first, actually. I'm really annoyed by all these shenanigans going on. Is there going to be a purple that's going to escape our grasp? Nope. And I just remembered, actually, that the Condor can pick up Moab class balloons, which is brilliant. It's not required to be maxed out when it comes to Golden Eagle in order to actually pick up balloons. For 16 power. Dark shift ability required. I think that is going to be the case. So we're going to move you over here, actually. Just see what we can do over here in order to chase those balloons at the very end a bit. It's a second loop. Maybe the other way around. God, these ceramics are a nightmare. How am I supposed to get through this round, for goodness sakes? Nah, yellow balloon again. Well, we're putting the Dark Knight on strong, so that we're able to punch it through the ceramics. It's a second wave of ceramics followed by the remnants of the first wave of stuff. Come on now. When the Dark Knight faces too far to the right, you know you are in some serious trouble. Come on, let us get through the round, please. Pretty please. Ooh. Please, Uwu. Is the Uwu gonna lead us through? Yes. Excellent. Actually, we've got two different flying creatures in the sky. We've got this bat, which is the Super Monkey's pet. And then there is, well, the big fat Giant Condor. So you're not fat, you're lean. You're big boned. As people will call their dogs, which have a few too many biscuits. They're big boned, they're not fat. Let's see, Moab, or BFBs in this case. Do not feed your doggy woggies these chocolate balloons. Number 1, they have helium, and number 2, they have chocolate. It's mainly the chocolate part, but if you have a little bit of helium, I imagine that's harmless, but I'm not a dogologist to know if helium is dangerous for dogs, but we can have helium and our voices change by default for a few seconds. I just realized this is tier 4 and it's a -4 for Giant Condor. I just realized round 76 is going to be a bit of a plague if we can't get the Dark Champion in time. I don't think we can. We might have to do a little bit of chasing here. So I think I'm going to preemptively move the Dark Knight over here, just so that we may have some grasp down here so that we can kind of direct our Pierce just a little bit, so that we're firing down here as well as up here. Otherwise, all the Pierce is just going to be focused on this straight line up here. Oh, bloody hell. I may never be able to financially recover from this. 18k away from the Dank Champion, and more damage and Pierce on the way. Also has that effect where it follows another target around. Kind of similar to, not more glaives, but the glaive ricochet effect, where it bounces off onto another target, but it's not, it can't be like right next to it or something. It has to like kind of arc around, kind of like the sub dart. Come on, please, do not allow them to escape. Condor, please just stick around here, please. Pick him up if you can. I kind of preferred if you just picked him up while there was still a Moab, thank you very much. No, we cannot get the bloody thing for round 76 for Dark Champion. Oh, this is going to be a little bit on the depresso side. If you think espresso will get you stimulated, what about a little bit of depresso? Well, at least it's not a yellow balloon this time. I hate those things. Can you just not, please? Can we finally get through the infamous round of 75? That's going to be yes. What about 76? That's going to be a no. This is the second video I tried to create today and just ended in utter failure. Like, how are we meant to go through this round? Oh, there's just too many regrows. Like, there's just too many regrows to compensate for. Perhaps this is one which used to be possible. Nope. We end up with more than we started with. Yeah, I don't think this is possible, honestly. I don't think that in the current version of the game, this particular 2TC is possible. Unless there's some extremely stupid means of micromanaging with the little dinosaur, or with the big bird here. Or somehow you're able to get Dark Champion before round 76. I'm just looking at this right now. And, okay, let's just go to retry last round here. The costs of this and the costs of this, like, even if you didn't buy the Beast Handler, you still wouldn't be able to afford the Dark Champion at this given point in time. Like, there's like 6,000, or maybe you have to really stick with just 022. But even if you just stuck with those two, like, you would only get like 11,000, and that's still not enough. Like, yeah, you'd be just short of the Dark Champion at that given point in time. Like, you have to have Plasma Blast on, otherwise you can't give around 59. Like, I don't see a way forward with this, honestly. Perhaps I did do the upgrades in the wrong order, but I'm just like, I'm not going to try and whittle down this so that I can actually do it. Perhaps it does require some kind of regrow bug so that you're able to get more out of a round artificially. But I'll leave it up for you to decide on what I've done wrong here. Perhaps I purchased a few upgrades too early here, but you need a Plasma Blast around 59. You could settle for going for T-Rex instead rather than the Giant Condor so that you're able to stomp around 76, so that you don't have to worry about that. But this is where this video is going to end here. It's another attempt. It's another one of those ones you have to put on the shelf, and I'll probably have to come back to this at some point and try and fathom out how to do this, because this will probably be like one of the more doable ones. Like on the Bloons Tower Defense 6 Index, as I'm looking at it right now, I'll go to Giant Condor Dark. It has 11 different records: Uncanny Falls, Cubism, Four Circles, Logs, Middle of the Road, Monkey Meadow, Moon Landing, for some odd reason, Resort, Scrapyard, Tree Stump, and Winter Park. 9 of the 11 were done by the same person. So folks, there we have it. There is a it's definitely one that can be done, but just not with this current format or with the upgrades that I have purchased so far. Thank you all so much for watching. Let me know what you thought of this video down in the comment sections below, and what I can do to improve. Perhaps something to do with the fact that I should only stick with the owl rather than going towards the Giant Condor and then proceeding forward with the Dark Champion from there. But I'm honestly not sure. I think it's actually slightly easier nowadays, since the top path upgrades are a little bit cheaper, because they kind of inverted the costs of the top path and the middle path of the Super Monkey. But even then, it's still like, no, it's not possible. And you have to invest in the bottom path anyway, so that you can actually get the Dark Champion upgrade. Thank you all so much for watching, and take care of yourselves, everybody.